Hey, motherfucking yo, pause. It's your boy, B. We'll be back at it again with an Ashe podcast. And I just want to give a healthy shout out to my guest today, who is a part of many different types of disciplines, arts, music, writing. She's definitely one of the people that I would recommend to look up if you have an inclination for visual artistry. We got another multi-hyphenate in the room, Bethany, aka IseeZenith, and we're about to do one of the yearly check-ins that I do on this podcast, and it's gonna be great. And if you wanted to know, yes, we're also yes. So what's the word, Bethany? How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm all right. So
you look good.
I just had to, start this off with a little check-in. Like, how are you feeling? How's life going?
Life is great. Life is great.
Like we haven't been talking all day. Life is great.
No, life is great. I really feel like recently I've undergone a very amazing transformation. I'm learning about myself. I'm learning about the person I want to be, and I'm admiring the person that I'm becoming. So I'm happy overall.
Would you say that in the world of art, there's things that are unbecoming that make you transform who you are to be a better person?
In terms of art, rephrase, please. Because multiple things are flying through my head, but it's hard for me to pick one. So, just thinking.
I don't know how to rephrase that.
Okay, no, it's okay. It's kind of a hard question, actually.
Yeah, it's a hard question.
It's really hard. That's why I was like,
it's a hard question, so you want me to rephrase it?
Yeah.
Instead of you thinking.
No, that's not. It's not instead. It's in addition to. But anyways.
Okay. So another way to ask that question: there's stuff in art that you detest. Does that make you become someone that you want to test, like yourself, to get better, or what does that look like?
No, not really. I can't say. I mean, I'm kind of like this person that sees both sides of the coin in a way. Like some art I absolutely really don't like. Like in terms of these like abstract with like shapes that have no real content or meaning. But in a way they're still valid because art's for art's sake. You know what I mean? So I can't completely cut it down. And that's the thing about art. There's always two sides of the coin in a way.
Differ in a sense. I think certain art should never be produced. Like, I was a big fan of like Justin Bieber in high school. Like when Baby came out, we were actually singing Baby the other day.
Yeah, we were.
And,
well, yeah.
As time like went on, that type of music completely like left my brain, and I felt like I was kind of wasting time in high school listening to music like that. I wanted to be listening to like Cormega and Nas and Prodigy, because that would have gave me more of a hustler mentality rather than just listening to some earwig pop that has the same word repeated almost 60 times in a song, So
I get it.
That is a form of art, music. So like,
I can say I also, that was a very popular song during the time I was in school also, but in the same token, I would say number one is like, hey, what's popular? And number two, it's like, man, my thought.
I don't want you to die on that hill that Baby is the best.
No, I don't think that's the best. But it served a purpose. It served a purpose.
I mean, let's talk politics now, since we got into this.
I want to talk art.
It served the
Politics. Politics, religion, and relationships.
Well, think about it. Think about it. Talking about politics, when you talk about art, it's all connected. When you say talk about politics, I'm sure you don't talk about your personal politics.
Yeah, that's more of what
I'm not gonna ask you anything like that. What I'm asking is more like, with the recent thing that came out with Diddy, this is more like pop culture. Diddy and Justin Bieber, and certain people noticed that as Justin Bieber was growing up, he started to like make more music that catered to like more of a dark version of himself, unlike what he produced as a kid, which was Baby. And the art form produces like stuff like that because at the top of the food chain is the capitalist. And my bigger point is like everybody wants to become that capitalist, so everyone wants to become that person who talks about their dark trauma to make money because that's the only thing you can do. And it's just a cycle. That's kind of the political way of looking at it, but what you see? What you want to see something?
Yeah. So I get the cycle, and it's definitely a valid point. But is there any way that the album might have been a personal choice? Like it exists within that.
Well, that's
you get what I'm saying.
That's not for me to say if it wasn't personal. It could have been personal, but an artist has to like deal with the decisions they make. And if you make a song that's basically more delving into like issues that everybody in the world feels, like sexual trauma, gender trauma, race trauma, all these different things, and you're in the public eye, you then become like kind of a tool for because that's what art is. Like you said, art for art's sake. That is a way to look at it, but I also think of the quote, make art, not war. So it's like, if you're not hating, you're loving. So it's like, that's where art goes. It's like dancing. Like anybody who dances, they understand that like, I'm just expressing myself. And that expression is gonna be like, at the end of the day, untouched. Like you can always like just dig deep into yourself and come up with some dance moves,
True. But I mean it like in a similar way of what you were saying, a dancer that's dancing on a stage or a professional dancer that's or a performer or something like that, their body also becomes political in a way. No?
Well, yes, depending
that they're using their body.
Depending on the socioeconomic status of that person, because if it's one of those, then like their body won't be as racialized.
Well, of course, that's what I'm referring to is a person of color.
So that's the thing. If it's a person of color, why wouldn't it be more of like, this is art. We can all suspend in animation. But like things are gonna always be kind of pushing from like capitalist sense.
I mean, at the end of the day, in this society, maybe even the world, actually, we're looked at as political objects in a way.
Well, political objects.
Maybe not objects. Maybe that's the wrong term.
No. Political objectified, like being objectified.
Yeah.
So we're fetishized, we're objectified against, and we're also like sexualized.
Overly sexualized, yeah.
Like the term homogenized, which is meaning like homogeneously, which is our like a racial background. We're not
Yeah.
also given a home. So it's like all these things are against us, and this is the conversation I was having with you back in the day. We were saying like,
With me?
yeah, I'm Jamaican. Back in the day is 2 weeks ago.
I'm like, wait, what? Back when? Where? Like when?
From no, just my mom would be like, the other day. It's like when I was
That was
6.
like a year ago.
But basically that question of what are men happy about? What are black men happy about?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I pause on that question is because we were never supposed to really see happiness in full. And we're in a generation now after the Black Power movement that we're moving into like black pleasure. From
Yeah.
Black power to black pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
And
Which is beautiful.
it is beautiful. And like a lot of people,
It's well deserved.
a lot of people connect financial gain to pleasure. And that is not true.
Oh, that's
Because-
not what I was referring to exactly.
No, I'm saying to the point that we're making, we're still talking about capitalism and how like art is supposed to make a difference. And if you're not making a difference for art, you're falling into a certain category. You know?
Hey. that's what
I'm
it
not.
is.
We're gonna have a full conversation. You just want to end it and keep
No,
going.
I don't want to end. No, I'm just
what?
admiring your creative mind and the way you think. It's,
Thank you.
Yeah.
The
Just dwelling.
just doing it. I like that. I think when you amass such a following as an artist, you have to really contend with like the world viewing your art in the gaze of capital. It's like, oh wow, his art is on this showing, this place, so he must be making this amount of money. When some people are never gonna even get to the point where they're hood rich.
Right. It's
Let
true.
let alone to
It's
be
true.
in a museum. Like, and what is hood rich? Like, that's just having a car, like having like rims, like, you know? And like the point of me trying to like push this to the forefront is that nobody knows what the outcome of pushing so much like fluff into like somebody's like head is gonna do. Like, we scroll on social media every day.
Is it fluff?
It's fluff.
It's all
There's certain
fluff.
things you can learn from. I follow this guy, he's really cool.
Wait, what were you
He talks
talking
about
about?
leaves.
We're talking about.
No, it's all
Social
connected.
media.
It's all creativity. It's all
Okay.
creation. So this guy talks about how people shouldn't rake their leaves, and he had 500,000 likes on the video because that used to be shelters for worms and birds and turtles and all these animals that need it, and now we don't have any leaves anymore on the floor. I mean, and because it's fall, we use all those leaves, and those leaves could be used to like literally end like the agricultural famine, because that is a source of fertilizer for plants. You could just grind up those same leaves and put them back into but they literally put them in a bag and dump them, and that could be used to. That's the way I look at all this shit, because it's like, it's an example of nobody really gets to the point of like, let's use the authenticity to win. It's always gonna be like, let's use the quick way to scheme. Let's use, you know, and that is gonna be the end of the artist curation method, which is like, I see things in life, I strip it down, and then I build something with it. And it's all connected to care too. Like, if you see like a bunch of little pieces of wood or something, and you put it together and you make something out of it, somebody else might see those pieces of wood and put it in an incinerator and turn it to dust, and use that dust to destroy the ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I look at it. Like,